what inspired you to join the media business?
I wanted to be in the media business from when I was a little kid. I don't really quite know what sparked it for me, but I used to be a little kid in my bedroom, up at home in my parents' house, when I was a little girl, and I would listen to the radio and I would record the songs on the radio, and then I would do the break like I was a DJ on the radio. I would talk and pretend I was a DJ, and then I would go hit it again and play the song. So I was always fascinated by it. I always loved it. I always thought it was so cool, and I knew I wanted to be in that business. So my whole life I knew that was kind of where I wanted to be. I just didn't know exactly what I would do in the business. And then at one point, there was a woman that lived in my parents' neighborhood, in the neighborhood that I grew up in, and she was one of the morning show hosts on the local radio station. I know. That's so cool. She was my neighbor, and I got to talk to her about radio and what she did, and that also influenced me. And when I got into college, I worked at the school radio station, and when I was there, I got to do all kinds of different jobs in the at a radio station. I mean, I did a little bit of everything, which was awesome because it kind of got me exposed to all the different things that you could do, and here we are, all these years later, I'm still doing it.
How do you see yourself as a role model for Girl Scouts and young women?
I try to be very real. Okay, I try to just be who I am, and I feel like that's a good version of yourself to show other people. The version of yourself that is true. Be true to yourself. I try to keep things pretty light. I try not to take myself too seriously and have a lot of fun, and I hope that comes through, and that people can look at that and say, hey, I want to be like that too. I want to just be myself, have a good time. When it comes to work, I like to roll up my sleeves and get in there and be a part of it. I lead, but also I do. And the Girl Scouts brought that out in me, and that was pretty awesome. And that is, I don't know if you call that a skill. I guess maybe it's a skill, but that's followed me my whole life. And it started at the Girl Scouts.